आह, क्या स्वाद!
असली स्वाद तो MDH दही वड़ा रायता मसाले से ही आता है।
From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate. Arnab Goswami on the debate.
On the show tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Hindus forced to flee their lands in Murshidabad as an unruly and anarchic mobs have completely taken over the region. There are frightening visuals of Hindus moving into almost refugee camps, and this is the reality Mamata Banerjee refuses to accept. And also on the show this evening at 9 o'clock, the big debate. Fugitive Mehul Choksi has been arrested in Belgium, and it is a mere matter of time before, like the Tahaur Rana, he's going to be extradited to India. Is Nirav Modi going to be next? Is Vijay Mallya going to be the next after that as well? And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I'm broadcasting live from Kolkata. But given the lack of attention by the rest of the national media to the systematic violence against Hindus in Bengal, for Hindus are really facing torture, trauma, and continuous incarceration in Bengal. Given all of this, Kolkata seems light years away from Lutyens to me. And given the absolute disregard for Hindu lives, because Hindu lives matter too, but not for Mamata Banerjee and her corrupt government. Murshidabad and Malda seem light years away from Nabanno, where she has her office in Kolkata. But I believe, and I've always believed, that pictures tell the story. And there are some frightening pictures from Malda and Murshidabad of Hindu families getting out of boats. Let me play those visuals, viewers. Hindu families coming out of boats after fleeing Muslim majority Murshidabad in Bengal. These Hindus who are being forced to flee have faced so much torture in the hands of radicalized Muslims in Murshidabad that they have given up everything they had. And like another visual that also from Murshidabad shows, and there are two visual references I'm referring to. One is a sequence of families leaving in fright in the middle of the night. You see women holding small packets of rice in their hand, and that is all they have. That is all they have left. And then there is another visual of women holding small children in their hand. And then there are other visuals we have as well from early in the morning, where on the banks of the river there are Hindu men with their wives and children, Hindu families, walking out towards the riverfront, attempting to simply survive, to simply live. But the pseudo-secular media in Delhi will not talk about it, and Mamata Banerjee does not care one bit. For Mamata Banerjee only wants the Muslim vote, the Muslim vote, the Muslim vote. And that's why her right-hand man, Firhad Hakim, says that all these things that I'm talking to you tonight about, the concerns of Hindus, are not really valid. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to this.
नहीं है, बंगाल से बंगाल में ही जा रहे हैं, तो बंगाल सुरक्षित है बोल के देख जाएगा, सारी जगह जा रहे हैं, सब ठीक है, ऐसा कोई बात नहीं है, यहाँ पर ऐसा कोई परिस्थिति नहीं है, बंगाल से बंगाल में ही जा रहे हैं, तो बंगाल सुरक्षित है बोल के देख जाएगा, सारी जगह जा रहे हैं, बंगाल सुरक्षित है बोल के देख जाएगा, सारी जगह जा रहे हैं.
And I want to ask Firhad Hakim that, Firhad, and listen to me, Bobby Hakim, if you had to leave your house with your family, with everything you had. I know you have a lot. I know you have a lot, but if you had to leave everything behind because you felt you and your family would not be physically safe, if you had to leave one part of Bengal and go to another simply to live, and if I were to say, what's the matter? Bobby Hakeem has gone from one part of Bengal to the other, how would you have felt? Ladies and gentlemen, the fact is, the reality is that the wounds of Murshidabad are too raw and they will not heal easily. In fact, they will never heal till Mamta Banerjee is in power in Bengal. People here are questioning her intent, and the BJP claims that her intent is under suspicion. Watch this.
একটা ধর্মের নামে এত কুৎসা করছেন, একটা অপপ্রচার করছেন। একদিন তারা যদি একটা আন্দোলনের ডাক দেয়, আপনি নিজেকে সামলে রাখতে পারবেন তো? এত যে অশ্লীল কথা বলছেন, একটা ধর্মের নামে এত কুৎসা করছেন, একটা অপপ্রচার করছেন। একদিন তারা যদি একটা আন্দোলনের ডাক দেয়, আপনি নিজেকে সামলে রাখতে পারবেন তো?
Look at her tone. She's mocking Hindus. She's mocking Hindus, saying, will you be able to handle yourself if the Muslim community turns against you? Ladies and gentlemen, the reality also is this, that the center is doing precious little, at least so far. The center must realize that the agent provocateur, the problem here, the person provoking is Mamta Banerjee herself, who allows her party leader and Minister Siddiqullah Chaudhary to openly threaten to capture the districts first and then the capital of Bengal. Listen to this.
আমরা কলকাতাকে যদি বলতাম জ্যাম করব, তো 50টা জায়গায় 2000 করে বসে যেতাম। সেটা এখন হয়নি, পরে কিন্তু হবে। বলে করব, বলে প্রথমে জেলাকে একটু টাইট করি, তারপরে কলকাতার 50টি জায়গায় 10,000 হলে কত লাগবে? বাস এরা আসবে, কলকাতায় বসে চিড়ে গুড় পানি বাতাসা মুড়ি খাবে আর একটু বসবে, কিচ্ছু করতে হবে না। তো দেখবেন টনকটা কেমন।
You know, the most worrying thing out there, viewers, is that Siddiqullah Chaudhary says, Bole korbo. Bole korbo means in Bengali, let me translate it. He said, I will tighten the districts, then I will tighten Kolkata. I will take over Kolkata with groups of 2,000 men, 50 group seats, 1 lakh people. I will take over Kolkata. And then he says, Bole korbo, which means I will inform and do it, which means he's saying that I will tell Mamta Banerjee and do it, which means he has Mamta Banerjee's permission to threaten the people of Bengal. Now, both in Sandeshkhali and in Murshidabad, rape, ladies and gentlemen, and sexual slavery, these have become political techniques. They are being used as political weapons. And I want to ask, has the pseudo-secular media become so one-sided and so anti-Hindu? Has the pseudo-secular Lutyens media become so anti-Hindu that even these accounts don't matter?
ইজ্জত আমাদেরকে দিয়ে দাও, তোমাদের স্বামীদেরকে বাঁচতে দিব, তোমাদের স্বামীদেরকে রক্ষা করতে বলছে যে তোমাদের ইজ্জত আমাদেরকে দিয়ে দাও, তোমাদের স্বামী সন্তানকে রক্ষা করব। আমরা নিজের ইজ্জত আমাদের স্বামী সন্তানকে দিব না, ওনাদেরকে দিব, ওনাদের হাতে সঁপে দিব। এইগুলো আমাদের পরিস্থিতি।
বলছে নিজের ইজ্জত দাও আর নিজের স্বামী ছেলেকে বাঁচাও।
সব লুট করে নিয়েছে, ওরা লুট করতে এসেছে, ওরা ঝগড়া করতে আসেনি, ওরা লুট করতে এসেছে। আমরা কি করে বাঁচবো? বলছে প্রত্যেক শুক্রবার এমনি করে আসবে, প্রত্যেক শুক্রবার আসবো, এরা চলে যাবে, ভোর চলে যাবে। আতঙ্কিত মানে বাস করতে পারছি না।
And the situation is so bad for Hindus in Bengal that these accounts are of people who are saying that they are being told that every Friday these mobs will come and terrorize them. So in Bengal today, it is the politics of terror. Imagine how bad things will become if the center does not act strongly and immediately. And if you have any doubts at all that this will be limited to Bengal, then watch this Muslim leader get away. I think his name is Pirzada Kamruzaman, get away with such a comment.
পশ্চিম বাংলার যে ওয়াকফ সম্পত্তির তালিকা তা খুলে দেখুন কলকাতার রাজভবন ওয়াকফ সম্পত্তি ইডেন গার্ডেন ওয়াকফ সম্পত্তি হাইকোর্টের জায়গা ওয়াকফ সম্পত্তি এমনকি ব্রিগেড ময়দান সেটা ওয়াকফ সম্পত্তি।
So ladies and gentlemen, they are saying everything is Waqf land and everything will be taken away. Then where will Hindus live in Bengal? Does Mamata Banerjee, who always says 33% of the state is Muslim, I think the percentage is more. She's so concerned about 33%. Does she care about the 65% Hindu community at all? Even as I bring you this broadcast, Hindus are leaving Muslim majority areas in Bengal. This is a reality. Wake up, ladies and gentlemen. This is an exodus, a Hindu exodus similar to that of the Kashmiri Pandits, which has begun in Bengal. And the people across the country must see once again these pictures I will play on your screen, which are no different to that of the partition of India in 1947. No different. Some people say, no, Hindus cannot be tortured forever in Bengal. Someday they will respond, someday they will consolidate. But as of now, even with that prospect, Mamata Banerjee doesn't seem to care. I would once again like to conclude, as of now, by repeating one point. She has not spoken one word to assure Hindus. You have Hindus who are refugees in Bengal. The Chief Minister has not said one word for them because she thinks by speaking about the torture of Hindus, she will lose the Muslim vote. And only one network will speak the truth. Remember this, viewers, the corporate media, Lutyens media, pseudo-secular media is going to be quiet, pretending it does not matter. They will cover IPL. But even now, she has not spoken one word to even assure people that her government is not blind towards Hindus. Not one word. That tells you everything. Let's debate.
Tears in eyes, fear on faces. Displaced and devastated. Hindus reduced to being refugees in their own country in Mamata-ruled West Bengal. Fearing for their lives after targeted attacks in the name of Waqf, 400 Hindus fled Murshidabad overnight and took shelter at relief camps in neighboring Malda.
पूरा आग लगा दिया, 3 घर मतलब पूरा आग लगा दिया है और कुछ मतलब पानी भी पीने का ये नहीं है, सब टैंकी होंगे सब मतलब कि सब मतलब तोड़ फोड़ के मतलब कुछ भी ये नहीं है यहाँ पे।
दुकान उकान सब कुछ जला दिया पूरा। और जैसे काउंसिलर गया, काउंसिलर का जाने का 5 मिनट भी नहीं हुआ, सब ढील पत्थर शुरू हो गया है।
The displaced Hindus broke down in tears as BJP State Chief Shukanto Mojumdar arrived at the relief camps narrating their plight. As Bengal continued to burn in Waqf protest fire, State Minister and top Mamata aide Firhad Hakim saw nothing unusual in Hindus fleeing their homes, fearing for their lives.
এখন পরিস্থিতি ঠান্ডা, এগুলো সব রাজনীতি। আমি এখন সবাইকে বলবো যে রাজনীতির ঊর্ধ্বে উঠে নিশ্চিতভাবে কিছু মানুষ আক্রান্ত হয়েছে, অন্যায় হয়েছে, মানুষের সেবায় ব্রত হওয়া, এখানে রাজনীতি করাটা ঠিক না।
Fellow Trinamool Congress MLA Hamidul Rahman went a step further, threatening to hold the country to ransom if the Waqf law wasn't rolled back.
কলকাতা কেন, ভারতবর্ষ অবরুদ্ধ হয়ে যাবে। তো কলকাতার কথা বলেছে, সব কাস্ট লোক মিলে ভারতবর্ষ অবরুদ্ধ করে দেবে, পার্লামেন্টে বেটা ঢুকতে পারবে না, পার্লামেন্টে আন্দোলন যাবে পার্লামেন্টের উপরে। যেমন গিয়েছিল পার্লামেন্টে কৃষকরা, সেই ধরনের সম্পূর্ণ ভারতবর্ষের সব কাস্টের লোক মিলে পার্লামেন্টে হানা দিবে।
With mob rule sweeping Bengal, opposition leader Shubhendu Adhikari has demanded holding the next assembly elections in the state under president's rule.
Hindus are tortured, Hindus are shelterless. We want president's rule on the eve of the assembly election.
As growing Waqf protests target Hindus, does Mamata's deafening silence speak of a plan?
And ladies and gentlemen, we are having a live debate from our studios in Kolkata. I have with me to my right Niladri Bhattacharya. He's a lawyer, backs the Trinamool. Anirban is also from the Trinamool. Anirban, you can look at me and stop being so furious all the time. No, don't tell the cameraman to look here. You look here. Cameraman, he was not going to look at you. He's going to look away from me because he's on the back foot today. But today we also have with us Priyanka Tebrewal, spokesperson of the BJP, and also Kaustubh Bagchi, who's, I think you're also with the BJP and a spokesperson now. Thank you very much. And Tausif is with us. Tausif is from the Trinamool Congress. Now, I want to just start with some pictures here today. Pictures tell the story. Pictures tell the story. And I see something. I want to ask them what they see. Can we run full frame the pictures of the boats that are moving from Murshidabad to Malda? I looked at that and I'll give a commentary over it. This is like the partition. Hindus are fleeing. They have nowhere to live. Whatever they have are in those bags, and they are fleeing Murshidabad and going, crossing the boat, and there isn't even space sometimes to accommodate enough people. There is total panic that is going on. This is like a communal partition that is going on in Bengal. I want to ask Anirban, what do you see when you see this? Actually, let me ask Tausif. Tausif, you're seeing these pictures, right? I see Hindus having nowhere to go in Bengal, losing their homes. What do you see? What do you see?
Well, I see a very unfortunate event happening. I see Indians being displaced, having been forced to leave their home. I particularly do not see the religion in them, and we should not, because this is a secular state where all religions.
There's no religion. They're not religion.
No,
they are not Hindus.
It happens
Wonderful. So I'll open up the debate on this. He does not see Hindus. I am only seeing Hindus. I am only seeing Hindus having to flee Murshidabad. Priyanka, what do you see? He says, I don't see any Hindus in this. Yeah, Priyanka.
Arnab, this scene reminds me of the Bangladesh Liberation War,
Yeah.
where 90% of the refugees were Hindus.
Yeah.
And they had to flee in order to save their life, the genocide. And that is exactly the picture here.
Yeah.
Tausif would not see that because Aankh ke ande naam Nansukh.
Yeah.
They do not see that women with small children in their arms are running.
Because everything is lost. They have nothing.
Of course you would not see anything because the mayor of Calcutta doesn't see anything. He's the one who said today, सब ठीक है.
सब ठीक है.
सब ठीक है.
सब ठीक है.
He is the one who said कि सब ठीक है. He said, what is the difficulty? They are going to another part of Bengal from one part of Bengal.
Yeah.
So what is the problem?
There's no problem.
There is no
There's
problem.
no problem.
There is no problem.
There's no problem. They should flee. According to him, they are feeling secure. That's why they are fleeing. If Firad Hakim says, and I'll tell you, Firad Hakim says, it's actually good they are fleeing. They are going from one part of Bengal to the other. right?
Not that.
It is exactly that. You're an anti-Hindu
First of all,
government.
the pictures.
You're an anti-Hindu government with an anti-Hindu party and an anti-Hindu chief minister and an anti-Hindu chief minister who does not care.
It is your government who has encouraged them. That is the reason they say that Murshidabad.
Please understand, the footage what is being shown is 36 hours old.
And it is meant for Bengalis.
In the last 36 hours, there has been no. In the last 36 hours, there has been no incident.
Okay, let Priyanka, wait a minute. Look at her and speak.
What you are showing is 36 hours old. No,
Look at
you are
her.
showing last 36 hours there has been.
Let him
no
complete.
incident
One
of
after.
arson or violence in the last 36 hours.
Okay, I
And
want to.
the ADG law and order has
What are you
said
saying in the last?
36 hours there has been no incident of arson or violence. And the ADG law and order has said today that the first priority is bringing the displaced people back to their homes. We agree there is a problem, but let the law take its own course.
I do not talk on it just like that.
Don't speak over her.
I have spoken to these victims over the phone, on video call and conference. I have a list of their names, their numbers, everything. Kahan jayenge?
Their houses are not there. It is burnt.
Their houses have been burnt. There is nothing which is left. How will they go back? They are saying that we had submitted ourselves. Women are saying that we had told them
that whether the house has been burned by a Muslim? Outsiders have done it. Outsiders, it is not Muslim outsiders or Hindu outsiders. Outsiders.
I want to tell you one thing. According to these pseudo-secular people, if the perpetrators are Hindus, they have a religion. But if the Hindus are the victims, they have no religion.
No religion.
So these are just citizens they are seeing. But, and I don't want to say this should ever happen, but if a Muslim mosque had been targeted and a Muslims had to flee, then I would like to have had these people come and say to me, Arnab, on the program, there is no religion. These are not Muslims. These are just citizens of India. The fact of the matter is, Kaustuv, today, that women are telling our reporter, you know what they are saying, Kaustuv? What the women are saying? They are saying, these people who come out every Friday are saying to us, give us your honor. आपकी इज्जत हमें दो, तब आपके बेटों और husbands को कुछ नहीं करेंगे. This bite is played, which means become our sexual slaves. Let us use you sexually. Let us use Hindu women sexually. That is the guarantee for the lives of your husbands.
That's a very
and then the
perverse
husbands
thing to
holding
say.
their wives and children by their hand are leaving.
Arnab, you
Not a
should
word.
refrain
They don't
from
see any
saying
religion.
such
Because to Anirban, you mentioned it to Anirban.
That's a very perverted thing to say, Arnab. You should be careful in saying what you have said.
At a news channel. When I was there in the news channel, I got a call.
Yeah. What call did you get?
From a lady who resides at Dhulian.
Okay.
I had to pick up on a live show. I had to pick up that call, and she was screaming that their doors were bitten by certain Muslim goons who were threatening to rape women from their houses.
Shame.
That was this.
Shame.
Nothing happened.
Nothing.
By the central forces.
Let him speak after him. You must have the courage to speak. Let him finish speaking.
No, Mamata Banerjee and Trinamool is trying to see it as a riot. I don't see it as a riot. It's a planned genocide of the Hindus. I say, due to this atrocity of 30%, 70% are being forced, they are being compelled to leave their homeland. And that is what Mamata Banerjee wants. I would like one video of Mamata Banerjee.
I'll play the bite. Now I want to play a bite. The BJP is saying, one minute. I'll play the bite. I have played the bite, but I want to play something else right now. They are saying, viewers, last 36 hours, everything is okay. They must tell us what happened 36 hours back. What happened? One minute. And I want to tell the people of this country who wake up, you want to sit and watch IPL matches when Hindus are being targeted. I'm saying directly to you tonight. You want to sit there and have popcorn and watch IPL scores and live in a westernized world. And like one news channel was discussing violence by adolescents in England, but not reporting what is happening to Hindus in Bengal. Shame on these wannabe channels. They're not news channels. They should be ashamed of themselves. But I'm asking you tonight, Hindus are having to leave their homes. And Why were two Hindus killed? Why was, what is his name? Horogobindo Das. One. Now I'll ask that question to Anirban. Everybody watch this tonight. Horogobindo Das, as Hindu a name as can be. Chandan Das, as Hindu a name as can be. Not targeted, and shame on Muhammad Salim who went today. There are pictures of him going today. I want to show the pictures of Horogobindo Das' family, Chandan Das' wife, all crying there in front of Muhammad Salim. Can I run the picture? Muhammad Salim, shame on you. You only won the Muslim vote. You don't care about the Hindus. And the people were so angry. And you just gone there for a photo op. You know, you're a political fraud, Muhammad Salim. And you should realize. No, they only won the Muslim vote. Now, the fact of the matter is, when I'm seeing these pictures, my question will be to Anirban of the Trinamool Congress that when I'm seeing these pictures, what are you seeing? I'm seeing a Hindu woman whose family members were killed because her husband was a Hindu. Because 1 minute, let me complete. Because her father-in-law was a Hindu. And they are leftist, not targeted because they are leftist, but because they are targeted because they are Hindu, because when the houses were being burnt and tortured and burned down, this family, this man, Horogobindo Das, offered to protest. So if you protest, when your house is being targeted, when your homes are being burnt, when your family members are being hit, when your women are being threatened with rape, if you speak up, you'll be killed. And how were they killed? Let me explain to you. They were slit by the throat. They were slit by the throat and they bled to death. But if I ask Anirban, I'll say, was that a man killed because he's a Hindu or not? Anirban, was he killed because he's Hindu or not? Anirban, no, Anirban must answer. Anirban must answer. Anirban must answer. Let Anirban answer. Let Anirban answer. Where are the visuals? Take other visuals.
They were trying to stop the unrest. That is why.
Unrest? What is unrest? What is unrest? Look at the Let him speak. Let him speak. Let him speak. Let him. Even if we don't. Niladri. 1 minute. Even if we do not agree with him. Niladri. দাঁড়াও না আমি 1 মিনিট কিছু একটা কথা বলছি 1 মিনিট অনির্বাণ you speak. Let us tolerate it. You see, I'll tell you one thing. I am asking him a question that I see a Hindu man targeted because he's a Hindu. This man is sitting here, Anirban, right? You're also Hindu, Banerjee, right? But even if you were not Banerjee, even if your name was Hussain, I'm still asking you here today, would you accept that man was killed because he was a Hindu?
First of all,
Hindu in a Muslim majority district.
After the reactions of Madam Priyanka Tibrewal, what I see is a rerun at an attempt of
More visual.
What happened in Chandesh Kali, the way Priyanka Tibrewal went to Chandesh Kali, and the same mockery was done.
Mockery.
These women are speaking with
Chandesh Kali was a mockery. Let him come. You don't speak. Let him. No, but I can't hear many people together. Please.
What happened to the CBI inquiry of submission to
Anirban. No, yes, Arnab. Yes, Anirban. Why did you arrest Shahjahan? Why did you arrest Shahjahan? Why did you arrest Shahjahan?
Hindus like you.
No, everybody, action.
It is because of Hindus like him. Because of Hindus like him, today these Islamists, they are remolding their confidence that go kill, rape women. Arey, why? You are a Hindu for a namesake. Arey, I'm telling you, that is why your Shahjahan, your Sheikh, your Mamata Banerjee's party Sheikh, he is there in the jail.
Don't speak. Only Priyanka and him.
They raped women in Sandesh Kali. That is the reason that Shahjahan. What is the reason why Shahjahan inside? Why is Shahjahan inside? Don't talk rubbish. That is why Mamata Banerjee had to suspend him from the party.
Priyanka, wait. Anirban, look at me and listen to me. And I can be put on the other side. I don't mind on the verses. Anirban, viewers, this incident has happened from 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, and today is 14th. today's 14th is ready. Okay? And that you should see the visuals today. Two visuals are there. One of Shukanto Majumdar when he went to the camp. You be quiet, let him speak.
Did you try to get in touch with them? Anirban, you are a Hindu. Did you get in touch with any of the Hindus? No. Let's stop saying that they are Indians. You did not get in touch with them. You are happy. You are happy that the women are getting raped. You are happy that they are getting raped. Mamata Banerjee called up.
Let me ask you a question. 1 minute, Nana, kichu bolona. Oh, wait a minute, kichu bolona. Wait a minute. 1 minute, Anirban, listen. Priyanka, let me ask one thing, right? I was about to make a point. Till this point, right? So many Hindus have left their homes. Hindu women are being threatened with rape, sexual slavery. Hindu men have been killed. Mamata Banerjee, viewers never forgive Mamata Banerjee for this. Not one message or tweet.
No.
Because the Hindus, you see. Anirban, is there a message? Is there a message?
Is there a message?
Niladri.
The Chief Minister says that you are talking about one particular religion. The Chief Minister.
There's no point shouting. Put me on air, please. Put me on air. 1 minute.
Chief Minister.
Priyanka, wait. Priyanka, I can't hear everyone. Niladri, wait. Let me ask the question. Don't have to keep covering fire to him. I'm asking him and then I will ask you. How much would it take Mamata Banerjee to put out one tweet for Hindus? Or
how much would it take for you to say that Shukanto Majumdar lied?
No,
why did he lie?
Yeah,
why did he put up a fake tweet and then
how long will you avoid the reality? Mamata Banerjee, if she speaks one word for Hindus who are being killed, raped, tortured and murdered, you think she'll lose the Muslim vote? You're so one-sided. You're an anti-Hindu party. You're an anti-Hindu party with an anti-Hindu stance.
She stood in the Legislative Assembly.
One.
What did she say?
But let me say one thing. Let me say one thing that will put fear in them. Let me put one thing which will put fear in them. Wait. You see, your party, and now I'm talking to you, Niladri, your party thinks, Hindus, what can Hindus do? Muslims are consolidated.
Yes.
1 minute. All 99% of the 40% will vote, but Hindus won't vote.
Because
we don't need
Hindus
that.
like them.
And then they will feel. 1 minute. Niladri, listen. No.
Namesake, only for namesake.
What? 1 minute. Niladri. Let me predict something. Let me predict something. Though I never want consolidation of vote banks on religious lines, I'm against it.
I will not tolerate rape. If I have to lose the election 10 times, I will stand with the women of Bengal. Doesn't matter.
We have seen what has happened.
Lives of women is everything. Hindu life matters.
Can I just Priyanka, wait. Niladri is my question to Niladri. No. Okay. Kaustuv and Niladri will debate, but you will listen to him and then respond. You will remain quiet. Kaustuv, you're stepping in. I'm allowing you, but I'm saying one simple point tonight. Simple point. I'm asking you this, right? That you are saying, Niladri, first let me ask him this. You are saying, and the formula of Trinamool is this, 75% of 30%, and 30%, 75% of 30%, and 25% of the rest. What if Hindus say, 1 minute, I'm asking tonight, which Hindu in Bengal will vote for Trinamool after what they are seeing Hindus go through? Ask yourself today, you are a Hindu, do you not feel bad? Or Bengali Hindus don't care? He says Bengali Hindus don't care. Let Niladri, everybody will be quiet. Only Niladri will speak. Niladri, wait. Everyone else keep quiet. Niladri, let there be order here. I'm asking you tonight, how much pain and how much hurt and how many killings and how many houses being burnt, how many women being targeted and how many children leaving their home, education, seeing their parents lose everything they have, how many Hindu establishments be targeted. And I want to show you one visual which came in also. There are two shops. 1 minute, wait. Listen, I'm a reporter, I'll tell you. There are two shops. There's a reporter, Bhaskar, he's there on the spot. And by the way, congratulate me because your police has now called my reporter again saying, we have nothing to do, but we must interrogate you for an incident of 4th. Today, Malda police has sent a notice to my reporter Bhaskar I don't know if it's coincidental, he's there reporting in Jangipur, and they say, if you don't come tomorrow, leaving all the work you have, we will arrest you. We don't know. They have said, I'm putting it on air. They say, if you don't come tomorrow, at so and so time, tomorrow or day after, we will arrest you. So, ladies and gentlemen, please remember, Bengal police has nothing to do. They are not there in Jangipur. They are not there anywhere in Murshidabad. They can't help people in Malda. But they will tell the reporter of Republic Bangla, oh, you must come, otherwise we will arrest you. Huh, Tausif? How many cases will you have to lose in Kolkata High Court to understand this intimidation will not work with the Republic Media Network? Yes, Tausif, I can't hear you.
No, Arnab, please don't.
I can't hear you.
Bengal police, 22 police personnel have been injured. 18 police personnel have been injured trying to prevent this violence. So please do not cast aspersion on the West
So I have not injured any police personnel, so you don't have to arrest me. Now the question is... Just one more.
You are talking about Mamata Banerjee.
So I will let him. I am asking you. No, Costa, I will come. I can't hear two people. You one, just one. Two only. First of all, do not speak over each other.
Yes.
Now I am telling you, I have to complete. No.
Two things. It was Mamata Banerjee
who in the West Bengal Legislative Assembly had openly intimated, saying that if the Muslim hit the streets, would you be able to tackle them? Number two, Humayun Kabir, one of the MLA of Trinamool Congress, he said that 70% and 30%, we would cut the Hindus into pieces and will throw them in.
Bengalis don't hate Muslims.
When Mithun
Why are you an
Chakraborty made a
exception?
statement in retaliation, there was a case against him, but no case against Humayun Kabir. Since he's a Muslim, and since Mithun Chakraborty is a Hindu.
Now you be quiet, he'll reply. Now first calm down. First of all,
Not only on Muslims.
Wait.
She has the Hindu votes
Listen
too.
to her after.
Number two, as far as Humayun Kabir is concerned, the party has taken a disciplinary action against him and he has apologized for it. Third of all, this entire incident of Murshidabad violence has been done by outsiders who have been brought in by those forces, given a safe passage, because we have on record that the people,
I heard you. Niladri, now listen to me.
Unknown people.
Now listen to me. Be quiet and listen to me. Now listen to me. We run the pictures I spoke about, referred to. Now the point is this, see. Today, these people have brought back horrors of 1947 and 71 refreshed in public memory. When Hindu refugees were taking shelter in a school in Bengal. I want to ask you, Niladri, I'm saying in English, ladies, think about what you say. Don't just shout. Remember, you are sitting in the only network which is not dependent on your Bengal government advertising. So we are the only ones who will speak. I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, there are min channels. Min is a reference to obsequious, accepting, and forever bending forward. And there are min channels because they're dependent, they and their organizations depend on West Bengal government advertising. I don't give two hoots for West Bengal government advertising, and you know all that. That's why I'm the only one who speaks openly whatever is in my heart. My point is, I think, as a gesture, if nothing else, Mamata Banerjee should go to the school. I think it's in a place called Palran Kiram, Pollarpur, where there are Hindus who have nowhere to go. Mamata Banerjee should go there. And she should go to the home of Haragobindo Das, who was killed because he was a Hindu. And by the way, he used to make Hindu deities. Yes. So she should go there and say, listen, I am chief minister for Hindus too. And she should do that. But the question is, maybe she will need Siddiqullah Chaudhary's permission to go. Maybe she will need Farhad Hakim's permission to go. Then why does she not go now? When the time is, when will that one, why is the time not right now?
Police is taking care of the
Why
law and
is the
order.
time not right now? Why, when Hindus have nowhere to go and they have home, why will she not?
On the basis of Republic telling.
Who will have to say? Why doesn't she go?
I agree to what Niladri was saying.
Okay, let
Niladri, you made
Did
a
Shukanta Munda go to Manipur? Did Shukanta Munda go to Manipur?
I was quiet.
He will not speak. First of all, Anirban. Now you listen here. 1 second. You see, I'll tell you one thing. This is a guilty complex. I will not speak about a 74-year-old Haragobindo Das and his 40-year-old Chandan Das, artisans used to make clay deities clay idols of Hindu deities. I will not speak about the Hindus of Dhulian who are saying we need some protection. I will not speak about the 7-kilometer stretch of Bengal's Murshidabad where everything was burnt. I will not speak about people saying that everything has been burnt, women saying we are being told we should be sexual slaves. I will not be told that a woman says they put a knife on my neck and they took away all my gold ornaments. I had no option left and I left. And the fact of the matter is this, that you need to understand that these are mobs who have unleashed mayhem in Suti and Samsarganj areas in Murshidabad after the conclusion of the Jummah Namaz. And you have to understand there's a population there of 58% in Suti, which is Muslim, right? Samsarganj, which is the worst affected by the violence, has an approximate Muslim population of 83%. And a Hindu population of 16%, which means in areas where Hindus have become a minority, they are being targeted. But I'm not supposed to speak. I'm supposed to think about IPL. I'm supposed to think about KKR. I'm supposed to watch a movie on Netflix and not talk about it. This is what they want. And then if you speak, she'll say, remember I gave you 500 rupees. Remember I gave you 500 rupees. Remember I gave you money during Durga Puja. This is the reality which will have to be spoken. One of you speak.
Trinamool Congress MP from the district of Murshidabad, Yusuf Patak, is posting pictures on Instagram saying I'm having a good cup of tea. Now Derek O'Brien, Trinamool MP, Rajya Sabha MP, yesterday posted a picture saying that I am having a fantastic afternoon lunch. Now that is the thing that Trinamool Congress is having in their mind. No, listen. Since Hindus are being killed, you won't open your mouth. Yes, Mamata Banerjee didn't take action about it. Mamata Banerjee didn't take action about Siddiqullah Chaudhary. There is involvement of PFI, there is involvement of SDPI, there is involvement of CME and other anti-national organizations. I say PFI is a banned organization. Why did Trinamool Congress MLA Monirul Islam was seen with them? What action was taken against them? There are anti-nationals who are involved in this Arnab. This possibility cannot be ruled out because Murshidabad happens to be a border and trialing district wherein anti-nationals from Bangladesh are the real perpetrators with the help of the Trinamool Congress. You see, Arnab, this is the
Anirban, wait everyone. Anirban, wait. Niladri, my next question to you is this now. You will not accept what I said. You will not see. You will say, Arnab, this is not like the exodus of the Kashmiri Pandits when 4.5 lakh Kashmiri Pandits were left. Because you are saying here it is still a few thousands or hundreds. It's not 4.5 lakh. One minute. But I would compliment your Chief Minister for creating a situation where Hindus are being displaced from their own homes in districts where Hindus are the minority. Now you want to turn Bengal into the next Kashmir. I'm sorry. You please remember the massacre of 1979 when on one of the over 100 islands in the Sundarban, thousands of Hindus had migrated from Bangladesh. They were killed. All of this happened under the left government of Jyoti Babu. I am saying here tonight, please understand and learn from. Please understand.
Look at this one.
What?
Had this been a Muslim-dominated?
No, you put that down.
Mamata Banerjee would have gone like this.
You put it up.
Wearing a hijab, Mamata Banerjee.
Kostov, control it. Now, my back to Tibrewal. Thank you. Back to Tibrewal. My only Kostov. My question is, Niladri. Now listen here. There is a Waqf amendment bill. You are saying it's anti-secular. And you are constantly saying that the rights of Muslims will be snatched by the Waqf bill, right? And therefore you are provoking violence and then you are making these kind of provocative comments. Then your minister says that with 1 lakh people I can tight kore debo. I'll tighten Kolkata. Can you tell me, Nilad? Just listen to me. Listen. What do you mean by tighten kore debo? Just explain this to me. I will tighten people with 1 lakh of people. What does tighten mean? How? I'll tell you what it means to me. Which means we'll bring 1 lakh people and threaten the state government, threaten the Hindus, put fear in the God of people. What does tighten mean? I will tighten the people with 1 lakh people. What does it mean?
I'm very sure the CM of the party will definitely take any steps. Let me finish. Kostov, let me finish.
This subsequent statement.
you pick up one statement from somewhere and you show it. Why don't you show the statement of the ADG Law and Order today, what Javed Shamim has said? The first responsible for the police. Future dissent. You are trying to communally polarize the vote.
Okay, 1 minute. No, 1 minute. 1 minute. Don't speak over each other, please, Anirban. Be quiet and listen to me. Priyanka, wait. Priyanka, otherwise I lose for. Be quiet. Kaustuv after me. Kaustuv after me. Listen to me. No, I'm not listening to you. Niladri, don't shout. My thing is 1 minute. Now you are saying here today. You're saying here today that if anyone, I think she said this, that if anyone dares to eye the Waqf properties, right, their eyes will be gouged out. This is what a very close MP to Mamta has said, Bapi Haldar or someone like that. He said, even after the violence in Murshidabad, anyone dares to eye Waqf properties, gouge out their eyes and break their hands. Now, see, I'll tell you one thing. This is a commercial property dispute, the Waqf issue. There are people who control Waqf, give it on land, and everybody knows the money from that rent goes into the pockets. It doesn't go for poor Muslims or Anatha Alays or Vridhashrams. It goes into the pockets of some rich Muslims. Now, because of that reason, why was Horogobindo Das killed? What does Horogobindo Das have to do with Waqf? Unless you are using this occasion to create anti-Hindu sentiment. And anti-Hindu sentiment becomes violent in places like Murshidabad, where Hindus are in a minority. What do you want? If it continues like this, then maybe Murshidabad will become 100% Muslim. Let the Hindus go. You say, we will have Muslim-only districts. Do you want that? Will you be proud of that? Will you be proud of that? And I'm asking Priyanka right now. Priyanka, please. Priyanka.
Arnab, see what I heard from Niladri right now, this is nothing but that TMC is working towards the Islamization of Bengal. And they are working for it. He just mentioned something and I am saying, please keep quiet and listen. Please keep quiet and listen. Please don't yell. We know you are a Hindu hater. We know you are a Hindu hater. We know that you get happy when Bengali Hindu women are raped. When Bengali Hindu women are raped, he is happy. He wants evidence of women being raped. He wants evidence of women being raped.
Don't speak. Don't speak.
Keep quiet. You want evidence of women being raped. You want evidence of Hindu Bengali women being raped. How dare you call yourself a Bengali? Don't you feel ashamed? Don't you feel ashamed that you are happy that Bengali women are being raped? See, he's happy. He's happy that Bengali women are being raped. He's happy that Bengali women are being raped and killed. He's happy over it. See, he said, thanks to Hindus like you. Thanks to Hindus like you. They just said that it is not only that the Muslims who vote for TMC, but there are certain Hindus. They are the Hindus. They are the Hindus who vote for TMC.
I ask you here, Mamta, after Murshidabad violence, 1 minute. Just calm down. She says, I appeal to everyone, my sincere people, to people of all religions, remain calm, remain restrained, do not engage in any irreligious behavior in the name of religion. Why are you trying to equate of all religions? Did Hindus carry out violence on Muslims, or did Muslims carry out violence on Hindus?
Not a single masjid was burnt.
Then why are you saying all religions?
Was killed. Only Hindu temples were targeted. Kali temple was targeted. Houses of Hindus were ransacked. Then why did Mamata Banerjee say all religion? Why did she say all religion? When she goes,
that is exactly what you want.
When she goes on the stage of Eid, then she says, Oraz mein, wo aayenge danga karenge. Hindus will come and do the danga. Then you very easily mention that Hindus are dangai. Then you easily say that Hindus are the people who do danga on Ramnavami. And on Eid, you say that Hindus are the ones who are followers of Ganda Dharam. We are the followers of Ganda Dharam. And you
I'll let you speak after her. I'll let both of you speak after her. Don't try to drown out her voice. Be quiet. Now, my point here is that, you see, how are Hindus feeling? You see, that there is also a point. I just want to say one. There is a feeling that, and this is what, that in Bengal, Hindus are very pacific. They are very sort of quote unquote secular. They are very non-questioning. They are non-confrontational. In large parts of Bengal, there are Vaishnavites, and then they are also targeted, and Hindus are accommodating. And this has been traditionally, historically, which is very good. I mean, the diverse secular spirit of Bengal has always been there. But now is a different form of Wahhabism and all that we are seeing, and aggression, and he's saying, let's throw the Hindus out, let's burn their shops. I want to show you one visual, which is of two shops which were there, and one shop was burnt and one was not burnt. And people are saying that the shop which was burnt was Hindu, and the one which was not burnt was a Muslim shop. Now, where Hindus are outnumbered in the ratio of 2:1, we have a demographic and a political issue. Hindus, as per 2011 census, were 33% of Murshidabad. Some people are saying to me now they are less than 30%. They could be 26, 27%. Now tell me, large parts of Bengal Hindus have come down to 30%.
You're enjoying.
Question is, Anirban Niladri, to you. In
Muslims'
Assam
homes
also,
are
Tausif,
broken
in Assam
down,
also there are
demolished.
many areas where Muslims are majority. Where I come from, Borpeta, you know Borpeta, you know Dhubri, you know those areas near Gwalpara, you know those areas. The Muslims are majority in part of Western Assam. But you don't have this kind of violence because there the security forces can make anyone tight in your language.
Hindus are united there.
Also Himanto is the chief minister.
Hindus are united there.
So do you need
unlike Bengal. We have example of two Hindus sitting here. Unlike Bengal, we see the example right
we
here.
don't need to learn Hinduism from you. We don't need to.
That is the reason they are having to flee.
Militant
That is the reason
Hinduism. We don't need to learn that from you. You are propagating militant Hinduism. Bengal has always rejected militant Hinduism. We understand. We don't want.
Think of national interest. National Highway 12 is critical in the context of Chicken Snake Corridor, which is known as Siliguri Corridor. National Highway 12, previously National Highway 34, runs entirely West Bengal and merges into National Highway 27. This is an important route. If people start targeting national highways, which is important route for goods, if someone starts blocking roads, it's terrible. I mean, I've already worried out here Hindu refugees. I think we are in a very...
Himant Biswa Sharma being the chief minister of Assam. Now you see, when the minister Siddiqullah Chaudhary was saying about tightening people, he said openly in that rally, Mamata Banerjee is very happy seeing this sort of a rally. Mamata Banerjee is very happy seeing this sort of a...
I would appeal to the Supreme Court and I would appeal to the central government. And I would say that it is not enough. You see, there is 1 year for the elections. 1 year to the elections in Bengal. You see today's situation, and I'm asking all the viewers watching the program tonight. First of all, start asking the other channels why they are unwilling to do wallpaper coverage on this. Is it because the victims are Hindu and secular channels in Delhi care two hoots about what is happening to Hindus in Bengal? But more importantly, viewers, 17 companies of CAPF, Central Armed Police Forces, are not enough. That has also happened, remember, after the Kolkata High Court came in. You have a state government which is in a confrontational mood, which doesn't care about the Hindus in Bengal, or that's the sense it's giving. Then are people supposed to live in 1 year of helplessness and then have an election and then hope if things change, things will be better? Why can't people in Bengal, Hindus in Bengal, be assured as of this moment the centre must think, the centre must act? Ladies and gentlemen, debate 2 on the return of Mehul Choksi and more when I'm back.
Breather. Arnab will be right back with the debate.
लाल रंग इसका अपार, तीखा कम है फिर भी स्वाद, बेमिसाल बेमिसाल MDH कश्मीरी,
MDH कश्मीरी।
MDH